Let us sit down for the first lesson, which will be read to our hearing by Superior Leader Gabriel Arobadi, C.C.C. Covenant Parish of God, London.
Ẹ̀kọ́ kíkà kínní fún àjọ̀dún ológo ti tòní ti C.C.C Citizen Global Parish. Òun la ó rí nínú ìwé Sámúẹ́lì kínní orí keje bẹ̀rẹ̀ kíkà rẹ̀ láti ẹsẹ̀ kínní títí dé ìkẹrìnlá. Sámúẹ́lì kínní orí keje bẹ̀rẹ̀ kíkà rẹ̀ láti ẹsẹ̀ kínní títí dé ìkẹrìnlá. Our first lesson for today's adult Thanksgiving service for C.C.C Citizens Global Parish, tagged Harvest of Ebenezer, shall be found in the book of 1 Samuel 7, reading through the first 13 verses. 1 Samuel 7, 1 through to 14, which read in English. And the men of Kiryat Jearim came and fetched up the ark of the Lord, and brought it into the house of Abinadab in the hill, and sanctified Eleazar his son to keep the ark of the Lord. And it came to pass, while the ark abode in Kiryat Jearim, that time was long, for it was 20 years, and all the house of Israel lamented after the Lord. 3. And Samuel spake unto the house of Israel, saying, If ye do return unto the Lord with all your hearts, then put away the strong gods and Ashtoreths from among you, and prepare your hearts unto the Lord, and serve him only. He will deliver you out of the hand of the Philistines. The children of Israel did put away Baalim and Ashtoreth, and serve the Lord only. And Samuel said, Gather all the Israel to Mizpeh, and will pray for you unto the Lord. 6. And they gathered together in Mizpeh, and drew water, and poured it out before the Lord, and fasted on that day, and said there, We have sinned against the Lord. And Samuel judged the children of Israel in Mizpeh. And when the Philistines heard that the children of Israel were gathered together in Mizpeh, the Lord of the Philistines went up against Israel, and when the children of Israel heard it, they were afraid of the Philistines. And the children of Israel said to Samuel, Cease not to cry unto the Lord our God for us, that he will save us out of the hand of the Philistines. 9. And Samuel took a sucking lamb and offered it for a burnt offering only unto the Lord. And Samuel cried unto the Lord for Israel, and the Lord heard him. And as Samuel was offering up the burnt offerings, the Philistines drew the battle against Israel, but the Lord thundered with a great thunder on that day upon the Philistines, and discomfited them, and they were smitten before Israel. And the men of Israel went out to Mizpeh, and pursued the Philistines, and smote them until they came under Bethkar. 12. Then Samuel took a stone, and set it between Mizpeh and Shan, and called the name of it Ebenezer, saying, Hitherto hath the Lord helped us. So the Philistines were subdued, and they came no more into the coast of Israel, and the hand of the Lord was against the Philistines all the days of Samuel. 14, the last verse. And the cities which the Philistines had taken from Israel were restored to Israel from Ekron even unto Gath. And the coast thereof did Israel deliver out of the hands of the Philistines. And there was peace between Israel and the Amorites. May the Lord Almighty bless the reading of his words.
Gloria.